Hello and welcome back to the AI Advantage, Cutting Through the Chaos for Startups. I'm Michelle Nia, and in our previous videos, we covered AI fundamentals and how startups can shape global AI governance. Today, we're covering something equally critical, understanding AI's risks and how to navigate them responsibly. We'll be covering risks related to developing AI systems and deploying AI systems, and we'll also discuss risk mitigation opportunities. While AI offers incredible opportunities, it also comes with real risks that every business needs to understand, whether you're developing AI tools or integrating them into your processes. If your startup is building AI systems, you face unique compliance challenges. First, there's a risk of noncompliance with emerging regulations like the EU AI Act. Noncompliance can lead to sizable fines, damage your company's reputation, and limit your market access. One major area of concern is intellectual property violations. Currently, copyright laws in many jurisdictions haven't caught up with the fast pace of technological developments, leading companies to train AI systems on copyrighted content without proper licensing, relying on something called the fair use doctrine. However, many governments are starting to clarify or revise their laws. Recently, the US Copyright Office published a report as part of a series of comprehensive studies on copyright and artificial intelligence. The report states that fair use is context dependent and does not automatically serve as a defense for companies training on copyrighted content. AI systems trained on copyrighted content without proper licensing can lead to plagiarism issues and copyright infringement claims. We've already seen high profile lawsuits against AI companies for training on copyrighted materials without permission, such as the New York Times lawsuit against OpenAI. It's far too risky to wait and hope that regulations will work out in your favor. In developing AI systems, there's also the risk of misuse, when your AI system is used by users in ways you never intended, potentially violating regulations or causing harm at a large scale. For example, AI systems designed for legitimate purposes could be used to make deepfake videos for misinformation campaigns or create biological weapons in the form of deadly pathogens. It's clear how developers of AI tools have lots of responsibility to mitigate the risks of their products. But even if you're just using AI tools rather than building them, you can still face challenges. Now, let's talk about three key risks every business should understand as an AI user. First, there's privacy risks. When you deploy AI tools, companies may store or train on your data. Even with a paid plan, your data may not be entirely protected. Your sensitive business information could inadvertently become part of an AI model's training data. Sustainability is another growing concern. The energy and water costs of using large language models are substantial. A single ChatGPT query can use up to 10 times more energy than a Google search. If you've taken sustainability commitments or published sustainability reports, your company's AI use should be taken into consideration. One of the most immediately concerning challenges is hallucination, when AI systems provide false information. Sometimes they produce outputs that aren't based on training data and don't follow any identifiable pattern. For example, the Google Bard chatbot once incorrectly stated that the James Webb Telescope had captured the world's first images of a planet outside our solar system. Studies show that even advanced AI models can produce inaccurate information up to 30 to 50% of the time, and this rate can be even higher for specialized topics or recent events. So, how do you navigate these risks? If you're an AI developer, first implement robust compliance processes from day one. This means conducting thorough red teaming exercises where you systematically test your AI models for potential failures, biases, and misuse scenarios. Second, establish clear data sourcing policies and ensure you have proper licensing for training data. Third, build in regular evaluation and monitoring into your development cycle. Don't just add it as an afterthought. If you're an AI deployer or user, focus on responsible usage practices. Choose smaller, more efficient models when possible to enhance sustainability. Consider open source models that offer more transparency about training data and usage policies. Never rely on AI output without checking for accuracy and fairness, especially for critical business decisions. And most importantly, be transparent with customers about when you're implementing AI into business processes, such as customer service chatbots, and which outputs are AI generated. So, we've discussed risks that come with building and using AI. But here's the opportunity. Businesses that proactively address these risks don't just avoid problems, they also build competitive advantages. Customers increasingly value companies that use AI responsibly, and regulators are more likely to work collaboratively with businesses that demonstrate responsible practices. The companies that thrive in the AI era won't be those that move the fastest, but those that move the most thoughtfully and intentionally. Thanks for watching our video. In our next and final video, we'll explore practical next steps for responsible AI implementation and building AI literacy within your business. What's your biggest concern about AI risks in your business? Share in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to Susan AI for our final video in the series. See you next week!